Hiya. Ramble On 102 coming up. Things, all kinds of things. Games with mould.
Yes.
That's coming up. ZX Spectrum next.
Next.
Another one. Ultra Street Fighter 35 pounds. Another one. Eric Hughes, Adam Gorstein, and Abuse the News. Things are happening. All kinds are happening.
I've been asleep.
Has been asleep. I've been asleep. Not together. So we might be a bit dopey and grumpy. We're always a bit grumpy.
I'm always a bit grumpy. I'm just. I fell asleep. I didn't get any sleep last night. I saw the clock. Last time I saw the time on the clock, it was like 5 to 7. Because I turned all my alarms off because they were going off because I was awake all night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm alright now, I'm awake. So 5 to 7. And then my alarm woke me up at 7:45. I'm like, go to work. I'm like,
Power nap.
So, yeah, I just fell asleep on Saturday.
It's painful all day, isn't it? I know the feeling. We all know that feeling. Shit.
Oh, the living day.
Okay. Abuse the news.
Do the abusive of
I'm
the
gonna abuse it.
nusive.
Give us a picture out. Throw one up.
Throwing up, ready? Kaboom! Kabuki, kabuki.
Ganondorf. There was one with a cock. He was holding his cock.
Hefty.
I was gonna use that one,
Hefty blast.
but it was at the wrong ratio.
Right.
So
I could have made it bigger.
we probably could have sorted it. So it would have just been a cock.
Right.
I don't know. Next time. Ganondorf. Last name. Do you know his last name? I didn't know he had a last name. I've never actually
I thought he was
about
called
him.
Ganondorf.
I think Ganon is like his human form. This one. Or Ganondorf.
No, that's not. He's
Or
not human,
Ganon.
though, is he? He's
Ganondorf. One way
he's
it's
a Gerudo, isn't he?
Yeah. So when he took human form, he did that on occasion. But when he's the big beastie thing, he's Ganondorf or Ganon. One way or other.
Right.
You know, Ariane knows. She'll explain. Do that in the
Explain in
comments.
comments now so we can catch up with stuff.
Yeah, I don't notice these little things.
No.
But anyway, either way, he's got a last name, and it's been confirmed as canon now. So this is what
Ganon.
Ganon. And it's Dragmire.
Oh. Maybe they just shouldn't give him second names.
Well, they didn't really.
What's like second name? Link.
I don't know.
Didn't he say it's Link?
Like, yeah, I think
Because
the
he
joke
was
said
recently,
Link.
wasn't he?
And this is the thing with Nintendo.
Like,
all their
stop
old
it, you
manuals-
idiots.
Yeah, all their old manuals and all the little comments and stuff. It's like they really just don't really bother with second names, right?
No.
It's like it's just Mario, and then every now and then someone will say it's Mario.
Well, they asked,
Or-
didn't they? Anyway, well, what's the second name? Well, it must be Mario because it's called Mario Brothers. And they've gone, yeah, all right then, that's it.
Yeah,
right?
they don't
So it's
care.
Luigi, Mario. And then when people like with Mario, nobody really follows the timeline so much because there is no real,
Yeah, just
there's no
rescue the
canon
princess and
timeline for it.
crack on.
But with Zelda, people have spent fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours piecing together every piece of lore to put it into the 3 timelines.
Try and make
the
it
child, the
coherent.
adult, and death.
Yeah.
And make it all coherent. And then they've just gone, so does Link have a second name? No, he's called Link because he's a Link. He's your Link.
Yeah,
to the
'cause
thing.
it all
So it's
stems
like,
from-
yeah, it's Link. Like, oh, fuck off.
It all stems from NES, doesn't it? Really, where nobody gives a shit about that. It's just like that's who he is.
Yeah, just
Don't
crack
worry
on.
about it.
You're the link between the characters.
But apparently, in the English manual for Link to the Past, it said his name was Ganon Dragmire. Right. But nobody ever really listens to these or comments by even Miyamoto or anyone because they just always
shit up,
change
yeah.
and you know, and it's like, or it's something silly like Link or whatever it is. But it's now been confirmed as canon in a way because the official Zelda site has put it. They've got a history section now, and they've popped it in there.
Right.
That's his name. So now, that's his name. But these things change in the next manual. It'll be something else.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's that. Because they're full of errors, the manuals. Apparently,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can go back and look at loads of stuff, like I was saying, and it's all different. There's Witterins.
King of Thieves.
King of Thieves.
Yeah, it's Gerudo, King of Thieves.
Ariane.
If it's in the origins of Ganondorf, he is indeed the Gerudo, King of Thieves. Yeah, it's called Dragmire, isn't he?
But his second name is officially Dragmire. He's really shit.
Leave it be. Fucking leave it be.
Ultra Street Fighter 35 pounds. That's how much it is.
Yeah. Still too expensive.
So obviously the reason why I mention it is because people think this is too expensive.
It's too expensive.
And I agree.
I haven't
How
read
much was
anything about
the Xbox one because it's not too much different to the
Ultra.
to the Xbox.
The fucking HD
PlayStation.
edition.
HD one.
Yeah, the HD
Remix.
one. Remix. Well, that came out shortly after Commandos 3. Because if you got Commandos 3, you got the trial version of that said game.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so I played it and it was buggy as fuck.
Right.
And then when it came out, it was buggy as fuck. And it actually ran better when you took the HD graphics off. You press a button to go back into old graphics.
Original mode, right.
It worked, but when you're playing in HD, there were frames of animation missing and all manner of stuff like that, so they had to keep updating. It was, I think it was 20 quid.
Right.
Which was still too expensive. Because everybody, I had Super Street Fighter 2, I think I picked it up for 7 quid.
Yeah, but...
And then they went, this HD remix is coming out, 20 quid. I'm like, well, got your Super Street Fighter 2, what more do you want from me?
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if it worked well at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20 quid for that, and I don't think they're adding. It's now nearly 10. It must be nearly 10 years. So looking at like 6 or 7 years since that came out on Xbox One. And now they're alright. They've got 2 new characters. They've got Evil Ryu and Violent Kenny, and they've got a first-person mode.
Similar, aren't they? First-person mode. You know, it's something extra, but I don't know.
But it's 10 years on, so that
there are extra
20
modes.
quid. It should be 20 quid. Oh, fuck
2 versus 1. That sounds interesting, but still, £35.
Yeah, but you get that on. You can get that on Street Fighter Alpha, and I think Street Fighter Alpha 3 is available on. You can check this. I think Street Fighter Alpha 3 is available on PlayStation Network, and that's considerably cheaper.
Yeah.
Still,
So you can
get that for like. I think you can get that for a tenner.
Do that.
And Street Fighter Alpha 3 is an amazing game.
I wouldn't
it's probably
mind
my favourite Street Fighter.
I wouldn't mind as much if the 361 didn't exist.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, oh, they've updated all
You've
the
done
graphics,
everything.
they've done all this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm glad it exists.
I don't think there's the original graphics mode.
Yeah, there is,
Is there? Right.
Yeah, there's the original graphics mode, 2 extra characters, which are similar.
Well,
and,
yeah.
What's his name that everybody likes?
Kevin.
Akuma.
Akuma went. Oh.
But you had to unlock him, didn't you? Something.
Yeah,
I asked you about this before because I couldn't
yeah.
find screenshots or anything of
Yeah,
Akuma just being there on the title screen.
Yeah, you probably
So
might have to.
I
But
thought you might have to unlock him.
That's always like one of those problems with fighting games. It's like Marvel vs Street Fighter 2. Marvel vs Capcom 2, which is one of my favourite fighting games of all time, just because it's fucking uber chaotic and it's gorgeous looking.
Yeah, so
and the music's brilliant. Let me take you for a ride. Woo! You had to unlock most of your characters. I think you started off with 10 characters. I think there might be 36, maybe 40 characters in that game, and you have to unlock them. So it gives you something to play for.
Yeah.
But when they go, oh, these are characters, so it's kind of like
same with that new Mario Kart.
What are you gonna play it on your own?
It's all unlocked for you straight away. Whereas the original Mario Kart 8,
You need to unlock stuff.
you need to unlock the stages.
Isn't that the game?
But the new one you get, it's all unlocked.
Well,
What's the fucking point?
I mean, I've mentioned this before. I accidentally bought the full. I think it was WWE 2K15. I were on Marketplace, and it wasn't very clear which version of. Well, I just didn't look at the cash version. I just went, I'll buy that. I'll buy it. I want a wrestling game. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And I ended up spending $89.99 on the fucking thing, which I didn't realise. I went, yeah, I'll get that. Press. Yeah. Fuck. And what that did was it unlocked everything.
Right.
Everything was unlocked.
So you paid more, probably for little extra characters and stuff, but it also unlocked everything.
I didn't get any extra characters, did you?
Did you not?
Oh no, I did. Yeah, I got all the season pass and everything, but everything was unlocked.
Yeah.
So I got onto the game. I went, look, I'll create my own character. Yeah, I like creating characters in games. I'm like,
It's the best bit.
Right, and then I thought, well, everybody were unlocked, so I had no motivation to do any of the story because you like 5 different story modes.
Unlock a new tattoo or something like that.
Everything unlocked, and I sat there and I'm like, it's killed the game.
Yeah.
There is no game for me.
You need the sense of achievement, don't
There
you?
is no game for me. So like with some, maybe when you play 2-player, maybe you shouldn't be able to go. You shouldn't be able to play the campaigns with these characters. But if you want to play, right, we're doing a versus mode, right? Well, that's characters for you. And then if you want to play the campaign, because they've all got endings, so you want to unlock the endings and all that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have to unlock them. And Street Fighter,
I think though with Street Fighter,
you had to unlock Balrog, Vega, Sagat, and then Bison, didn't you?
I think though now most people probably played it, so they're just buying it just to get in, start fighting straight away online, all that. So probably a little bit different there. But because there's an original, this is what I don't understand about the Akuma thing. Because I mean I've said this before, but because Akuma's in it, I don't remember him being in the original game. So when you switch to original mode,
is he invisible?
what happens then?
Yeah, he wasn't.
We try asking Lewis about it. Someone, is he in it? But I don't know. I
He's-
I can't find any
he's
pictures
not-
of him in Super Street Fighter.
He's not in Super Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So what happens when you go to original?
I think the first time he appeared, I think it's one of the Super Street Fighter editions. I think it's one of them. It's not in any of the original Street Fighter.
I think we
2.
asked it in the group, but I don't think I got a proper answer. But to compare it to other games on the Switch, which are generally more expensive, but they are cheaper on Amazon and things like that. So Bomberman R is £44, which people consider too expensive.
Too expensive.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is £42. At least it's a AAA and you get all the shit.
Yeah, if I had
in
a
it.
Switch, I'd get that.
Yeah, so I don't mind that.
I think
so much.
I'd be very deflated now. I found out that everything's automatically unlocked.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
found out
play it.
yesterday.
I just wouldn't play it then, because I'd sit there and I'd go around and it'd be like, because I don't have enough.
You
people
don't have
to
all
be
the
able to play.
little all the little bits, pieces in the cars and things. You still
Right.
unlock them and Gold Mario and things like that.
Right,
You still
okay.
do that. But I mean, they're like ridiculous. Usually,
Yeah.
some of them are quite like Gold Mario and stuff. Are quite. You have to do stupid things
Yeah.
to get them, I think. But the small achievements were, oh, I've unlocked. I'm on the next stage.
I've unlocked Roy.
I've got that.
I've unlocked Roy.
Yeah, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. But all the stages.
Yeah, that's a
are
bit.
unlocked.
That's a poo do for me. Yeah, when you said that, I thought, like, if I had a Switch, and I've only ever played Mario Kart 8 when I've been say around at your house or a retro games night or something like that, and I really enjoy it because I do. I really fucking enjoy it. I haven't put as much time in it as you, but I'd never owned it. So it was like, I'd get that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then you're taking away the unlockability, which is
Every
the
little bit
game.
of progression you want.
It's like they've gone,
It
well,
feels
you
good.
must have played it. So, well, not only that, it's part of showing off when your mates come round.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck man, you got this gold Mario dude. Yeah. You're like,
Yeah,
fuck man, you've got.
You still have to
this.
unlock that,
You
though.
still- yeah, but I mean, it's like, you know, you've
But
got
yeah,
such
yeah.
and such a car, you've got all these fucking.
You've got
things.
gold on all
Oh, you've
levels.
got that character now. Oh, wicked.
You've 5-starred it
and
all.
then you see all the stars, and you're like, all right, brilliant. And it's just taking a little element of that away.
Yeah,
really.
it's taking a touch of that away,
Yeah.
which is the small steps that get you to the crazy bits of getting Gold Mario.
Well, and it's
Build you
also
up
the
to
way. Yeah, it's also the ways that the great thing about the Mario games, the Mario Kart games, as racing games, is you start off on 50cc. Because I don't think there's been a Mario Kart game where I've just gone fuck it straight into 100cc or you go through 50cc to get used to the mechanics.
It always
and you're like,
finds
all right.
feels slow
Yeah.
as fuck though, so I piss that.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just
you
me.
end up
Yeah.
pissing through it, but it gives you an idea of where the tracks are going.
You
It
learn
gives you
the
more of an
tracks.
idea of how your vehicle turns. You go
You're
to
learning,
100cc, then you're moving a little bit more. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
150cc, then you're on it. You're like, right, this is where the game's meant to be
Mm.
played. It's
It
very
encourages
clear.
you to play all difficulties.
Yeah, it does. And
Not many games do that unless it's a shitty
Oh,
achievement.
that's it, and it's great. So to then go like, sir, Because if I end up getting it, I'd just play it 200cc all the time. Because I'm like, right, this is the only one that I haven't properly ever played, and it's too fast for me.
I hate it.
And then I get annoyed with it.
Yeah,
but,
it's too fast. It just does stupid
but
things.
it's part of it.
Funny though.
It's kind of like how Nintendo used to give you achievement points without ever giving you achievement
Yeah,
points.
I always used to want to get the new title screen.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've 100%ed this, so it's giving me a different screen.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And people know, they come around and
If
go,
anyone comes around and is like, why is
your
your screen different to mine? It's because I'm the fucking master,
Because
man.
I've got 5 stars
Sorted
on
my
each-
shit.
each track, right. But yeah, we're a bit upset about that. Especially with 42 quid.
And you can get Zelda for 48, but which is actually pretty standard, isn't it?
Yeah, 48 is a decent price for that.
That's alright. But these are all on Amazon, really. But if you went to like Nintendo store or something, I'm pretty sure it's 60 quid.
Fucking...
But they can't price fix. They can't fix the prices like they can in other countries here in Europe. So that's why.
Yeah, because they got done, didn't
more.
they? They got done for...
Yeah, they're not allowed to say this is the price. They can sell it to retailers at a set price, I think, but they can't tell the retailers what to do.
Which is how they bully retailers into selling games at the next amount of price.
Yeah.
Because they go like, right, well, we'll sell you this game for 50 quid then.
Yeah.
And retailers go, right.
Not buying it then.
So that's a 55 quid game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. Yeah. Anyway, Pac-Man Maker.
You get a wheel of cheese and cut a triangle out of it.
Eat the bastard.
Voila!
So Bandai Namco files a patent for a Pac-Man Maker. So it's not announced or anything. There's also an RPG Maker for the 3DS that's coming out. So this Mario Maker seems to have started a trend.
Yeah, it's old, isn't it? It's because like, PlayStation tried it before Nintendo tried it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can do
Little Big Planet.
You can do similar things in other games, but Little Big Planet seems to be
was the big like look
the known one.
here.
Yeah.
You can make everything, mate. You make shooting games, you make this, that, and it's nice and easy. And there are a big community for that. And like from that, then they were looking at making that game for VR called Dreams, which looks like it might
Dreams. I haven't heard of that for a bit.
No, I think they've dropped it.
Have they?
I think they may have dropped
It's
it.
gone weirdly
because
quiet.
I think it might be one of those that making something in 3D in Little Big Planet is one thing because you still sort of trapped.
Well, that's supposed to be quite difficult still.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
Mario Maker's simple. That's difficult,
No,
and then
add
you're
VR
about to
into
say,
it,
if you
yeah.
put VR into it, that's fucking.
Because you'll either have to make everything focus on the one thing that you've created.
Yeah.
Which then you're like, alright, that looks pretty, fantastic, pick it up with you, wondy things and stuff like that. Or make everything entertaining. And I reckon that some people, because there's lots of hell of a creative...
Probably best with Minecraft, with something like that. VR Minecraft.
Well, dude, I've done
Probably
that.
better,
Yeah.
yeah.
I played it in VR Minecraft.
It's more straightforward, isn't
I had
it?
it on me Gear VR. It's like I made a fucking castle and just potted around.
Yeah, I imagine that.
Like, this is alright, actually.
That's like your Mario Maker then, because it's more straightforward.
So, again, yeah, there you go, yeah. So, Minecraft is this creative thing, but like, there's still. It's weird because like Mario Maker captured people's imagination because everyone knows Mario.
Yeah.
So it's not a hard sell
It's
to like,
simple,
you understand
simple
jumping this and
mechanics
this.
to begin with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
and everybody knows
they've done that. So stuff coming out on the Nintendo consoles like that, I think might sell better than they would do on a PlayStation or an Xbox console. Because Xbox did. What was that one on? Spark.
Launched with something, yeah, Spark.
Yeah,
They've
Spark.
stopped that now.
Yeah, I pissed around with that. I downloaded a few of the community creations, and some people were absolutely fantastic. Some of them were brilliant. I was playing like some side-scrolling beat-em-up thing that some guy created, and playing a Starship game that somebody created, or assigning gender then to the person that made it. Some person had made it.
So many genders.
I know, it's too many. So I went through all them and that was fine. And now when I started trying to create it, because this is like a little tutorial where it walks you through, it's like, right, what do you want to put here? Now you can put some dialogue into this person. And I'm like, right, well, I want to make a Viking player, so I want to get some ravens. And I'll have a raven please. How much? I'm not paying you for a fucking raven.
Yeah, so it's good to stick around it, but not to make anything.
You want a female
to charge
character because you have to pay for the female male. What the fuck?
Terrible. Sexist.
Then they made everything, I think just before they shut it down, I think they made everything free. Like, not everything's free.
Right.
But by that time, like, you've only got your hardcore community.
You don't want to get into it then, though, because if you did, it's ending. So you're like, oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh.
What have I made? It's dead.
It's gone.
It's dead to me. You're dead to me, child. You are dead to me.
It made me think though. I mean, you can't do this with things, but like if they'd have secured Maker as a name, Nintendo, like Candy tried to do with Candy Crush tried to do with
the
Candy.
word Saga.
Saga, that were it. Saga. Yeah.
Yeah, because he tried suing
difficult to do.
Stoic Games for making Banner Saga, because when you're trying to cash in on us, different game, mate. It's a fucking word.
I could handle it more if it was a similar game.
Yeah, it was completely
you might
different.
have an argument, but it's so different, and it's good.
To be fair, I did get addicted to Jelly Crush Saga.
Yeah, I was playing a mobile game the other day. I think it's called something like You Can't Stop Chuck Norris or something, or,
Right, okay.
or Non-Stop Chuck Norris.
Right.
So it's on the Android App Store. It's free.
Right.
It's simple. It's a little bit addictive.
Even
Even though it's shit,
kicking
you're
everybody's
not
head in.
really doing anything. You're just pressing like the power buttons for him to do a roundhouse kick or whatever, and he's just running around kicking ass, and then you're slowly upgrading, and it's that progression you were talking about. You're not really doing that much. You're just saying, right, do a round. The rest of it's automated. He's just twatting people, and it's really a nothing game. But I spent half. I'll probably never go back to it. But when you're unlocking costumes and stuff, you see the addiction, the bastards, and then that's where they'll ask me for money after a bit. There'll be some bit that's just a bit too hard.
You'll get to level 10.
Yeah.
Or you'll get to like level 18 and you'll start thinking, alright, it's the progression.
So now I have to grind.
Because I did, what were it? I did Ultimate, I think it was Ultimate Unicorn or something like that.
That's how
yes, yes.
That's how
it's an endless runner.
Right.
Where you're a unicorn.
Brilliant.
Right? Clippity clop, and you jump in, you have to collect all these crystals, and it's like, right, collect crystals, you get 100,000 crystals or shit, something like that, and you might be able to change the horn or this.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm on all this. It's a fucking unicorn game. I'm on this.
Yeah.
I'm on it. And I were on it all the time. Like, jump. I've got the ability to double jump now. I've got the ability to double jump and dash. Oh, yeah. It's made by Adult Swim. I don't know if you know Adult Swim did. Robot Chicken.
The
and
comedy
stuff.
Yeah.
I was playing this fucking
very funny, surreal.
Ultimate fucking unicorn. Like, yeah, whenever somebody looks at, what are you playing? Ultimate unicorn. I'm a grown ass man. Fuck you.
They're alright mobile games, just to piss around with. It's just I can't do a proper I'm playing a game experience. No. It's just I'm sat here longing out. I might do.
To be fair,
I
did do that. When I illegally, I didn't illegally do anything. Actually, I'm just taking piss. I got Shadowrun from the Amazon from the marketplace. That was when I first found out that you can just ask for a refund. So I bought it and asked for a refund straight away. To give me a refund and sell the game. So I played all Shadowrun.
So they're fucked up?
Yeah, fucked up. So I played all Shadowrun and that were alright. No, because it's just it's point and click strategy.
I think so.
Game, and I'm
yeah.
like, oh,
I mean, I did it with Fire Emblem, but it's designed in a mobile game way, and I didn't like it because of that. But maybe if they did try and make it a proper experience, it'd be more interesting.
Yeah, the Shadowrun was ideally you're meant to play it on a tablet so you can see everything. So my phone were a little bit too.
Yeah, but
a little bit too weak.
They could do it, but people don't want to pay for them on mobile because there's so many free ones.
Yeah,
so it's difficult for people. I think games with mould.
No,
the mouldy ones. I've got a picture. I think it's a little big. This is what you're getting. Star Wars and things. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Which is the Odin's.
Oh, right. That's on 360, isn't it?
Yeah, 360. You can do that. Alright, dick around. I think most people have.
Star Wars Force Unleashed, which is the second time it's been free.
Yeah. Force Unleashed 2.
Second time it's been free.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was free a couple of months ago. Right. As a free weekend player, like,
right, so not a goal, but
no, but he's like,
have a dick around on this. That's on 360.
Yeah.
It had a good intro, like a good trailer for it, as Star Wars things do, but I don't think it was supposed to be that good.
In fact, it was free with Games with Gold. I'm pretty sure it was free with Games with Gold. But the first one wasn't the greatest game.
It was alright, weren't it?
It was alright.
It was Star Wars.
And
it had an interesting story.
You did feel like 10 men. I think it's one of the few Star Wars games that like they did soup up your fucking Jedi powers, so you were like putting a Star Destroyer from
Yeah,
the sky.
yeah.
Like, yeah, motherfucker.
That had a great trailer as well
Yeah,
for
it
it.
did.
You're like, I need to play that game. It's so hard.
And anybody who watched the modern version of Battlestar Galactica,
Oh yeah, that's
the
good.
Star Killer, which is that dude there from Force Unleashed, is one of the actors from that series. Yeah, I can't remember his name now. I think it begins with A, Argon or something like that.
Yeah, that's great series that. Apart from the other one.
Season 3 got a little bit slow, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was the one that was about 48 episodes. You're like, oh, God,
They padded it a touch in places, but it was well worth it because it's just, in general, it's really good. Vagina
Oh, the Vagina Sisters, right?
The Vagina Sisters.
The
Twisted Dreams.
Originally, the Vagina Sisters was a
Mario
rip-off
rip-off.
of Mario. Yeah,
Yeah. And this is a modern version.
yeah, which
I don't even think it's the same type of game. It looks very pretty, but I don't like the way it plays.
no.
That's for Xbox One. I put DC next to it. What does that mean? Maybe you get the download content with it.
Right.
I don't know. I've just done a little note and I don't know what I'm fucking reminding myself of. Director's Cut. That's what it is. Which will be the little bits.
extra skins.
And Laura Croft Temple of Osiris.
I think they need to up the fucking games.
Up the games.
They need to.
I like
they
it.
need to sort that shit out, and they certainly need to sort that shit out. What the fuck, man?
Up the games. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Rather, I just.
What the fuck? What did I have last month? Love is in Dangerous Space Time.
That sounds really good.
Well, when
I like names.
Ariane and myself
More than games.
was streaming We Play Shit on Friday.
Yeah, I didn't. I nodded off, and then I spotted your post after. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, We Play Shit. We were playing. We're going to be streaming Sea of Thieves. We'll get on to it anyway. But the beta didn't start. The alpha didn't start until Saturday because they kept telling me, get on it. So I just thought it were a permanent alpha. So we're good at that. And then there was a NDA that you sign, which is a non-disclosure agreement. So I can't stream it or anything like that. You know, bother. So we went around and played Monkey Island. It's boring as fuck.
Yeah, playing games are pretty dull.
There's some funny bits in it, but I just reverted into looking at a guide to tell us what to do. I was just fed up.
Some are really obscure puzzles though, aren't
Oh,
they?
one of them, I didn't even notice there were a door in a room, and we had to get somebody's clothes dirty. So I googled it, and it was like, right, go into the room, close the door. No, go to the swamp, fill your bucket full of swamp water, go back to his room, close the door, put the bucket on top of the door, and hide behind the blind.
Wow.
Oh, okay. And then you get him dirty, and then you get kicked. You leave the room and stuff like that, and then you have to go and find his ticket. So you go into the room. You're like, where's his ticket? So I Google it. It's behind the door. You have to then open the door, and it's attached to the door. I'm on.
I find them quite frustrating. Point and click ones. I like games like Inside, which is a puzzle game, but it makes sense. The puzzles are logical and natural. There's something about them. Your brain just goes, yeah. Even when you're stuck, when you figure it out, you're like, okay. Point and click games though, they're just fucking weird.
Well, I would say, Terry, I'm just push off. It's kind of like the thing is with those things, you plod along with a certain idea, and some of them are very, very clear. But when you're trying to be funny, everything gets really up fucking skewer as to what you want to do. So you end up going right, that door. Like I could end up sussing this out, and you do it by going that door, interact with this.
Yeah, combining
interact
everything.
With this, interact with this, interact with this,
and then something works, and you go.
And then it'll come up with a line of dialogue going, maybe I should fill this with something. Right, so that goes on there after this. Right, okay. Interact bucket with this, no. Bucket with this, no. Go to over this. It's just fucking.
It's really laborious.
You never feel as though you've actually achieved
No, you just clicked on everything and combined everything.
Grind.
Even the modern ones are like that though. That's what pisses me off.
Well,
fucking refine it.
With
the ones I've played.
With something like Walking Dead, season 1, season 2, there was a bit of that where I wondered, right, what do I do? But
they've got to touch a point and click.
Because they limited what you can interact with.
It's a small area.
It's more your interaction with humans than it is your interaction with the environment in most cases.
Yeah, that's a modern point and click, a proper one. But there is new point and click games that do it in the old sort of style. They've kept that formula, and it's shit.
Well,
there's a reason why people stopped making
it. Was Lucas Arts when it did the Monkey Island games, which was David Schaefer who went and did Full Throttle and Grim Fandango and Sam and Max. And they're the same. When you watch somebody doing a playthrough of it, and you're like, all right, okay, following kind of logic. Or he's in an office and he's opening a drawers, but this guy's just got that drawer. I'll take that out because I know it's there, and then you fuck off. You're like, right. I mean, if you were in that room, be like, right, interact with drawer. Right, I'll take that then. Interact with drawer, nothing in it. Interact with drawer, nothing in it. Interact with drawer, nothing in it. Nothing in it. Right, interact with light, and you have to do it because you know full well that if you haven't checked that room to its utmost completion, you'll be 20 minutes into the game somewhere else, like 5 loading screens deep,
no
and then
satisfaction
you're like,
from it.
Maybe I left that in the office.
Yeah. In small doses, it's alright, but
yeah. So that's with stuff like that. I mean, there was a market for it way back. I think there still is a market for it, but you need to have your puzzles very, very specific. As in, I'm missing the key to this door. Maybe I left the key in my pocket, right? So if the character's meant to know, like if it's his house key, for instance.
King's Quest did it alright, the new one.
Right.
Because it was more like.
Oh God, do you remember the original one? That were infuriated.
Yeah, stupid, yeah.
Oh, so, pick up, spoon.
It can be done. Point and click, yeah. Point and click games can be fun, and done right. Just don't copy the old style. Just reform it like Walking Dead and King's Quest, and eventually you'll get there. And
well, it is one of those where if you are going to go down that old style, make sure there is a path of logic to it. Not just inside, like I say, sometimes you play a game and it's like, maybe I should go home. And you're like, right, okay. So you go home, all the way home, and you go, oh, I need my key. It's like, well, I'm meant to be playing as this character who's now at home. My character should have an awareness of where his key should got his key. Be.
Yeah.
So maybe you could.
I would.
When it gets there, but if you get to the door without checking your top drawer or something like that in the office, and you get to your front door, then and you're like, oh, maybe I've left the key in the top drawer again. You're like, buzzing. That's all right. Infuriating, but I know where to look. All the way back to office. Nah, it's there.
Like a little hint, but like you said, he should know.
He should know that.
So you can accept the hint.
It's not metagaming. It's the fact that it makes sense for the character.
Yeah. And well, King's Quest did a bit of that and things. So, after a bit, it'll be like, I'll give you a bit of a clue because he's got a brain.
Yeah, there's a bit in Monkey Island which was actually quite funny. Ariane was asking this guy for a bucket. Can I have this bucket? He went, no. Please. No. Pretty please. No. Pretty please. No. Pretty please with sugar on top. No. And it's just like the extra line of dialogue was actually quite funny. But if I was being particularly impatient that day because the puzzle hasn't gone right, I would have gone,
just fuck off.
He's just being a dick, he's not going to give it.
So do you get it eventually?
Eventually, I think you go through probably about 10 or 15. No, pretty please with sugar on top. I'll be your best friend. Okay, it's a matter of life and death. No. Please, I'll give you money. No.
It's quite funny.
But I really want it. Okay. That was quite funny. We were laughing, but if you'd already been clicking on everything and going, I can't be arsed, but no.
Because of the game you're in. Because of the game you're in, the game you've been playing, you've been taught that sometimes that's just no. So you just assume it. Yeah.
So
we fixed it.
Anyway, but so the games were gold. They need to really up the game with it because last month's one were a bit poor. Yeah.
Poor.
They were just poor.
Didn't have the unicorn game.
They're all poor. They're all actually poor.
But they're all right for a dick around.
Oh, they are. Yeah. Oh, I've got Thingy at the moment because I'm an insider. I have access to the game streaming thing that they do, that Microsoft do. The service where you pay and you've got access to all these games.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm on the beta on that for free.
I forgot what it called.
I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, so there's about 20 games in there.
So it's like Yeah, you pay a subscription and you get
Netflix for games.
Download the games, and when your subscription stops, you can't play the games anymore. Yeah, Netflix for games. That would be an easy way to say.
Yeah, I'm actually on that, but the games lists aren't. Basically, I don't really get much chance to play games.
Yeah, and that's why probably you're a bit fussier than some people might be with these, because you're like, if I want to play a game, I want it to be a fucking good one, as opposed to just like little random bits of whatever.
Well, I'm going to download Star Wars.
Lego.
It's a 360 game now, yeah. There's a version of that on Xbox One. Give us Xbox One version.
Yeah. I said this other week, there were one, and I'm like, why don't you always give the new one?
Well, what they should do with that is there's people who still got 360 games. So if you've got Xbox Live,
do both, yeah.
Go like, right, if you're on the Xbox One and you download this Lego Star Wars,
get that
then
version.
you get the HD version.
Yeah.
If you've got 360, get that. You're not ripping anybody off, right? Nobody goes like, yeah, but that's double because you've got an Xbox One. It's like, well, no. And then have just the Xbox 360 exclusive ones.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Everybody's happy.
And everybody did. Then it also looks like you're doing more games, and then you're also going, look, our thing.
Yeah, we do everything.
You don't get this on PlayStation, do you?
We do it all.
You know, it's little ways to just tweak the service.
Tweak the piss out of everything. Fix that shit. ZX Spectrum next! Bosh. This looks shiny. And familiar. Here we go again.
Fucking hell.
Right, there's a new Spectrum. a new Spectrum. There's so many new Spectrums. Yeah. So, after the Vega debacle, which I still don't think is resolved in any way, there is a new Spectrum by new people. Other people. So maybe this one will work. I don't know. But they've got the Kickstarter. It's already hit £250,000 target. So people still aren't scared to put money into these Spectrum projects. And there's a few more that are fucked up as well, not just the Vega. There's other ones.
Because
they must have just said, anybody can do a Sinclair, go for it.
Yeah, maybe, but maybe.
It's a very British thing, isn't it?
Maybe.
Spectrum Sinclair.
I feel like retro gamers are being ripped off.
They are, because
also they can turn around in a 5-minute video and say pickups.
Yeah, I mean, I like the look of it. I like it. It looks shiny. When I see these things, I want to have a quick do of them. It's why, you know, things like arcade clubs and stuff that have, you know, similar things and arcade machines. I like to have a dick around with them, but I don't. People are taking piss out of this addiction, aren't they, of people
offer
to buy
a solution here. I'm going to offer a solution to everybody. I'm going to offer a solution. If you're a big retro gamer,
we're fixing things today.
And I mean, this is a very pretty keyboard.
Yeah,
it's a very pretty keyboard.
Looks cool. I like it.
So if you've got a laptop, go and get a cheap one. Get a Spectrum emulator.
Shit, yeah, I love that as a laptop. Just a keyboard.
Just get a Spectrum emulator. Yeah. Right. Connect your laptop to your HD television. Right. Download all the ROMs that you want.
Yeah, I mean you can.
And get a wireless keyboard.
You're paying for the shiny.
Have you done it? You've got that, and it's cost you £15.
You're paying for the shiny. But I'll tell you what, I would pay a reasonable amount of money for that. It's just a keyboard. Yeah. It doesn't need to function as a Spectrum.
No, well,
20 quid. Well, you've got it.
If you do that, then what you'd get is you would, you know, sell that as a wireless keyboard.
Yeah.
With a Sinclair ROM on it, emulator on it.
Yeah. But then they can't charge you £175.
Well, this is the problem, you see. But it's a Kickstarter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it might not even get off the ground anyway, or it might get off the ground and it might just fuck off with your money.
They've met the target, but they might fuck off with your money.
Show Me Gamers are going to tell you right now to get yourself a nice cheap laptop. Get yourself a Spectrum emulator. There's plenty out there.
You don't even need to do that. You can. There's a browser where you can just play Spectrum games.
The browser. Get a wireless keyboard.
I think it works on your phone as well.
Yeah, quite possible, but a wireless keyboard if you want the keyboard experience, and just sit down in front of your TV with that, and that'll cost. I mean, my wireless keyboard, which isn't the greatest, but I got it anyway. I got a mouse with it and stuff. I think that cost me £15. You can get cheaper wireless keyboards if you're so precious, and you've got everything that's offering minus the pretty keyboard, or everything that's offering. The other one, what was the other Spectrum? The Vega. And what was the one before that?
I think the newer one was the Vega Plus, the portable one, and the one before that was Probably just the Vega, which
the one that we
wasn't
played
portable.
with the
Yeah, but
so
there's other ones, or I believe.
this is it, and it's cashing in, and I mean, a lot of my friends are retro gamers, and I can't. When you say guess how much this was, it's always too much.
Yeah.
That's what I always find. It's always too much.
I think it's a combination of nostalgia and the collecty thing.
Yeah, well, it's
I think that's what it is.
There's a great thing about collecting. I think it's on YouTube. Ariana probably. I'll kick Ariana in the chuff and ask her to write about dopamine drops from excitement. It's the same feeling that UFO investigators get. You see a UFO thing, you're boom, dopamine drop. Then they end up convincing themselves that things are unidentified objects. They go out for this dopamine drop, boom, they've got the hit. Conspiracy theorists do the same. It's like, oh yeah, so if I make this leap of faith here, boom, and you get the dopamine drop.
Ignore all the bits in between.
Exactly. and I think it's like, it is one of them, it is that collective thing, and it is good, and a lot of people didn't have this kind of things when they were younger.
Amiibos, they're right in that.
Wanting these games, and the parents couldn't afford it, which is fine, because there was stuff my mum couldn't afford for me, and you know, it was one of them. I think you were on
Star
the
Wars
SNES.
figures.
You were on the SNES when I were on the NES. I got a NES like really late on, and still had fun with it, but it's like you're getting ripped off.
But it looks shiny.
But you're
I
getting
can see
ripped
the
off.
appeal. But then you get it played for a bit and you don't use it again.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it was a keyboard,
how many retro
brilliant.
gamers are you saying? He's got shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of immaculate.
Yeah.
Have you played them? Do you play them?
They're great to look at. It's great to go to someone's house and go, oh, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But when you own it, you realise you don't do it with it, and you've just got a room full of stuff.
It shows off. So as long as you got people to walk around, and you become the curator of your own mini museum, like, and this is this game. I don't like that game. No shit. Yeah, but that was the first game that ever used like particle lighting effects. I don't give a shit. It was a shit game. Remember Forsaken?
No.
On the
Rings a bell.
N64, it was the racing game where you're in a little spaceship and you're flying in 360 degrees.
Well, I don't think it was a racing game. I think it was like a collect.
It was a combat
type game. Yeah, I remember. I had that. It was headache material.
Headache material, but it's like people are like, but because this is fucking hour reading something the other day, and people like, for a second, like, it was really good because at the time it was ahead of its time. I watched a video of it and I couldn't differentiate. Could not, just like when I played Perfect Dark again, I could not differentiate what the background was.
What was going on? But the difference.
And I remember having problem at the time not being able to differentiate.
When I was playing Perfect Dark at the time, I was fine with it. I don't know why, but now playing its original form, it's just fucking. It's just a mess. That Forsaken, at the time, I remember just it doing my fucking
everything
head.
Brown,
Where
and
am
orange.
I?
Yeah.
Which way am I facing now? Where the fuck do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Or
being shot.
Yeah, I mean.
Where from?
It was like he'd had a good idea there, but he just.
But that's the thing. I remember Perfect Dark at the time because we went from me and you smashing GoldenEye, and then Perfect Dark came out, and I remember really struggling. I had to train my eyes in order to see that game, and I remember really struggling. Once we'd ended up finishing it, I think my eyes had settled into it, and then we went through it again and did it. But I really struggled at the time.
It certainly wasn't as clear as GoldenEye, were it?
No,
it was just like, what the fuck?
Because he had tried to add more textures to everything, and by that you made it too busy.
They added so much to it.
Yeah, I remember the same problem with certain levels on Tomb Raider. The reason why you get stuck is you, as a cursory glance, and you'll be looking around, and every wall had the same texture. So if at your eye line there was a platform like that, so everybody, platform there, that platform to your eye line, right, and then there's a wall here.
It just looks like a flat wall.
It looks like a flat wall. You're standing there and you're like, oh, perspective-wise, that. Then you end up wandering around and you finally just go like, fucking.
That was Forsaken, just in 3D, in 360. There's a
Addiction. It is. It's the next article that Ariane's doing in the in-game, Insane in the In-Game series of of psychology pieces.
Yes.
So
check that out.
Dopamine.co.uk. No, dopamine drop. Look what I picked up. Yeah, you need to feed your child.
There's a Pro. Spectrum Next. There's a Pro pre-production working prototype board. So it works. Still, I'm worried of these things now. It will be delivered to you, shipping worldwide, January 2018. If you pledge £175 or more. But then what if it doesn't turn up like the Vega? Ooh.
You have no legal recourse.
You've nothing, have you?
And Kickstarter had the fucking audacity to stop me from kickstarting. No, you're not legit enough. I'm the most honest person. Give me money was my campaign.
What you need is
give me money. And I went,
you need a
that.
famous.
What about the fuckers?
If you have a famous name to endorse you,
yeah,
you get away with it.
I have got Dan Smash. No, he hasn't
there you
endorsed
go.
me. Have you?
He has. We've decided.
We've decided. Yeah.
So the co-founder.
We'll get sued next week.
Is what's that? Deucer Studios. The co-founder of that studio, he's made games. Surgeon Simulator, I Am Bread, Worlds Adrift. He's part of this.
Right. Okay.
So it makes you feel a bit more comfortable. And then.
Yeah, with the troll games that he made.
Yeah, and then then the coder behind a couple of ZX games, Spectrum games, Cabal, and Midnight Resistance.
Cabal.
So
Cabal.
Cabal really rings a bell.
Cabal was the
the
Operation Wolf type game where you were two guys behind cover.
Yeah.
And you were just shooting up the street and
Right,
kept rolling past each other.
Right.
We were just there at the bottom of the screen like that.
I must have had about 200 games in
we had about
Tesco bag.
Midnight Resistance.
£2.50 per game.
If I remember correctly, Midnight Resistance is the same game as Forgotten Worlds.
Oh right, they're similar.
Yeah, where you two flying guys. I could be wrong there. This is where a retro game we go, not bad. Take a piss out of me for picking stuff up. You don't even know your retro games. No,
I've played them for 20 years.
No.
More, 30.
Yeah.
So the coder behind them games is involved with it. There's two retro hackers involved with it. There's Rick Dickinson, which is an unfortunate name, I think. He's the designer of the Sinclair.
So that's Dick Dickinson, isn't it?
Rick Dick or Dick Dickinson.
Yeah, because it's Richard, so it's Dick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Dick Dickinson.
Dick Dickinson. Or Dick. I don't know. I assume he's had this all his life.
Yeah. Let's add
to it.
All right.
So he wasn't clear, but I think he designed. Well, he designed this Sinclair, the new one, and he might have designed the original one as well.
Cool. That's good.
I don't know. I just got that impression, but I'm not 100%. It's compatible with the original ZX. Does that mean you can put tapes in it? I can't see any tape deck. What do they mean? It's compatible. Do they mean you can just fucking download ROMs? I don't know. It's really odd. You can't put a tape in there, can you?
No.
So what do they mean by compatible? Can you get your own fucking joystick out with both?
No, there'll be a thing. There'll be a port on the back where you could put because you could get an external tape or a disc drive, couldn't you, for the Spectrum?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want it up front; it'd look a bit shit. But
yeah, you attach it up and you go. Oh.
There were a Spectrum where it +3, something like that, and that was a CD. It was a CD one. CD-ROM.
I bet that cost a fucking bomb when
I bet
came
it
out.
did, yeah. Nobody bought it. But, like, if you had a little CD one of them in and a tape, it's instantly more interesting. Still won't buy it. And so somehow it plays the original. It's compatible with the original. I'm wary of the wording. Because I don't know, seems a bit vague. So there's improvements to the original and expansions. It also runs new hardware.
Android.
Maybe.
For the ROMs.
And it's got new graphic modes and a faster processor.
I expect nothing less. I've got a fucking watch here. A watch, yes? We'll confirm it's a watch.
Can you run Dizzy on that?
This analog watch
It's 128k
has got
analog.
has got more memory and more power and a better CPU than the original Spectrum.
Quite probably.
If you hang around a minute, I think I can. That silent but deadly fart.
Oh fucking hell! I have to deal with that.
Has a better CPU.
It's only got more.
So the only reason why it's got that is they enclosed it, and then there's air in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And they've gone, that is better.
Nice power.
Than what?
Light a match to that.
No. I didn't fart, by the way, because I would have died.
I would have died. He would have been fine.
Yeah, some things just go without saying.
I just want it as a keyboard. That's all I want from all that. Quick news is.
Shall we?
Anything to add?
Shall we just go along like all these Kickstarters and stuff like that? And we just like when people are losing the shit over them, can we get them and I can get a shelf here, right? And like a lot of podcasts and some gaming podcasts, like that's showing off behind. We get stuff like that, and I'll break it, and I'll just display it broken. And we'll break it, and we'll display it broken.
Yeah.
Got a brand new Scorpio here with an axe in it. We got this.
Some people get wall sign. Yeah, we'll have broken items.
Just have people like
spray painted amiibos. Right, shit.
Yeah, really bad. Yeah, really bad. Like I'll just take them over to Finland. Like, yeah, Finland paint now. There you go. Nice one. Yeah. That's rare as fuck. That one apparently.
I like that.
Yeah. Might be an idea.
Expensive idea.
A very expensive idea.
Okay, quick ones. Bayonetta update teases Vanquish PC release. Vanquish was quite good, actually. That was fun.
Yeah.
Bit like Gears, but mental.
Yeah, that was the one where you could slide around, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was mental. It was a little bit short, but it was really Japanese and good. Gears. 650 Target stores are getting a Mario Kart makeover. Seems to be trolleys and changing billboards and things like that, so they're really fucking pushing Mario Kart. 650.
That sounds like at least one more than 649.
It does.
At least one more.
Have Nintendo paid them to do this? They must have done. Or do they really think they're going to make a lot of money on Mario Kart? There's a deal going on somewhere, isn't there? To do all your stores. Get trolleys.
That'll have nothing to do with Nintendo Japan. That'll just be Reggie going, no, that sounds okay.
Be Reggie.
That sounds okay. How many years till he goes to EA?
I don't know. I think they've changed.
1 year.
I think they've changed.
1 year. He'll be in EA in a year.
I think they've changed him to the Nintendo floor.
No. He'll be gone soon.
If they're spending that much money on trolleys.
Well, yeah, I'm convinced.
Well, I'm pretty sure they.
I didn't think about it that way.
I'm pretty sure they'll happily pay him lots of money. I don't know why though. I'm sure someone else could be.
Anybody.
He's a character now though, isn't he?
He's a
They're
character.
all characters. Like when you're watching Nintendo Direct.
They're like, you cannot leave us alone. We make Muppet out of you.
I mean, he's even in the games, probably.
Probably.
The quirky ones.
Hidden. But yeah, he's going a year.
That's happening. 1 year.
1 year.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Take note. Custom Zelda chess set now available. That looks shiny. So I think you can change the pieces to what you want.
Yeah, you move them around.
Yeah.
And you take the other people's.
Yeah, and you
it's
take
really
it
good.
and then that's yours and then you keep it forever.
Yeah, give you that. I'm going on
If I found someone with a chess set that was a Zelda one, I like chess. I'd beat the shit out of them in the game and I'd say, right, I win that board now.
Sweep everything, put all the black pieces in your pocket. Right, no mind.
Why are you putting that in your pocket? Well, I'm just taking it. That's what it means. Have you never played chess before, you weirdo?
This is what Pogs is based on.
Yeah.
When I used to take your Pogs.
And when I beat your queen, then I take the board.
Yeah.
And then I go home.
Yeah. You can keep this pawn though.
It's only in the US and Canada though, at the moment. Reservoir Dogs Bloody Day.
Have you watched the video of that?
I watched a trailer of it, but I didn't see the gameplay.
Oh, I watched the gameplay.
Does it look a bit gash?
Oh, yeah, it's top down. I think you go in with 4 characters to raid a bank. So it's top down. So you go into raid a bank and you can swap between the characters. So you go in, people start shooting, bang bang, and you shoot. So in the trailer, I think it shows somebody dropping down and then you rewind time, And then
Well, the trailer I watched was it was a bit like the movie, you know, like Mr. Pink and stuff like that. They're walking and shooting people. If they have cutscenes between like that, which look kind of cool, I'd happily play any shitness in between.
No, well, what it is it's top down, a la
Miami,
Hotline Miami, like Mr. Shifty and anything like that. And yeah, so you move around. And let's say you've got 2 characters in, and some guys come from up here and you shoot them fine, but this guy gets like bushwhacked from behind. Like, oh no, you rewind time a bit.
Right.
And you go, you don't stand there then. You want to be going and standing here.
Oh, right.
And then we'll go forward and and that's how.
Was
you
it
do
trying
your
to figure
runs.
out your way through the scenario?
Yeah.
Right.
And I just
Weird.
went, nah, mate. Nah, you're right. I'm a bit done now with that.
I don't know. Do you know I might like that? It sounds like a bit.
It sounds like a right good mobile game.
Yeah, but it's on Steam and it's the 18th of May. Try that. Simon Belmont.
From the Castlevania games.
Vic Vapor. Who's that? Sounds very familiar. Vic Vapor and Pyramid Head. We all know who that is. They're coming to Bomberman Oi. I don't know if you have to pay for it. I don't know. They haven't said, but they've also got free DLC with Bomberman Oi now as well. Well, they should do really. Konami. And a snooker star says he's a recovering video game addict and he's been sober for 2 months. He played Diablo 2 and wow, World of Warcraft. Can you recover from being a video game addict?
Carry on. You can recover from any addiction as long as you replace it with something.
Sex.
With video games.
Oh yeah, with another game.
Yeah.
That's usually what they do. Right, I'm done with Diablo 2 now. I'm too addicted. I'll move on to WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. The news has been abused.
I played Sea of Thieves. Technical alpha.
Right.
There's nothing in that game at the moment.
So what do you do? Sail around on a ship?
Oh, farewell and adieu, you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu.
Has it got sea jump?
From Spain.
Does it have songs in it?
No, you can sing them yourself, that microphone.
Oh.
When you boot up, you are automatically dumped into a crew of 4.
Shanties. I said janties.
Yeah,
Shanties.
yeah, it's different.
I like Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah, that was the best part about it. Whiskey is the life of man. Whiskey, oh, I drink whiskey when I can.
That was my favourite one, I think.
It was really, really good. Yeah. So you play it 4-player. Because it's technical alpha, the world's not really full of anything. It looks quite pretty.
Yeah.
The art style's nice, really nice. It looks really, really pretty. So it spawned me in with my crewmates. The ship was in a little cove. So everybody were off the boat. I ran around. Alright, fair enough. It did take me 2.5 hours to get into this.
Right.
It was only 3 hours time that I could play.
Wow.
So 2.5 gone. So I only had about half an hour, 25 minutes. So wandered around and gone out. Like, okay, fair enough, sorted. Then I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go on a boat. So I go back on my boat. Looked around, nobody was there. So I raised the anchor. Because you actually have to raise your anchor.
Right.
So there's a place where you can drop your anchor, then you have to raise it, you push it. If one person's pushing it, it takes a while. 2 people pushing it's quicker.
Right, so it's
3
encouraging
people,
teamwork. You have to pull the sail up and
you
all
have to, you can change, you've got two main sails, so you can change them, point them towards wind and stuff like that.
So does it help having a crew, one to raise the anchor, but to someone on the sails?
So just before you set off, you'll have somebody at the helm. That might be alright. Some people will be changing the sails to fit the wind and so. Anyway, I lifted the anchor up.
Teamwork.
Yeah, I were on my own on the boat now. I'm like, fuck you! This is
Don't need you.
GTS 1629! Or whatever it were. It won't be 16, it'll be 1700. Not 17, 1800. So anyway, I sailed out and I'm on sail. I'm like, okay. Yeah, this is cool. And then people started spawning in. And some guy was trying to shoot me.
Ruining it.
Go. I was just there. And I was looking around the game and he's just there going, good Jones. good toes. I'm thinking, I've not got a microphone on because you can fuck off. And I'm like, so I guess you want to steer then, do you? Good toes.
Maybe he just wants to play Call of Duty.
Good toes. So I let go of the steering wheel and he went straight onto it. No, I didn't. I just sat there and he walked off and he dropped the anchor mid-sea.
Alright, little
so
shit.
I'm like,
it sounds like a frustrating game to me.
So I started pushing anchor and some guy came along and went, so he pushed anchor with me.
Right.
I'm like, buzzing. And then I found a little accordion in my inventory, so like, so he was just twitching around in front of me. It was quite funny. It's like, I'm having a dance. And then he started playing his little violin thing. So we're like, yeah. So that's when I had to wander around the ship then to see what we could do while we're powering through. So there's cannons on either side of the ship. There's a couple of main sails, so you can angle them to the wind.
Yeah.
I went up to the crow's nest and there's a bell up there so you can look and see land. Ding 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 ding.
Right.
I can imagine it being quite fun with 3 other people that you want to play it with.
Playing properly.
Changing because you see the direction where the wind's blowing. There's like lines telling you. So if you change your sails into that direction, you fly in there.
So what's the idea of it? So you do that. So I understand that now. So then what do you do? Just go off and kill other ships, or do you go and explore islands, or maybe a bit of both?
I don't know.
Don't know yet.
Don't know. I think there's going to be. Like ports that you can go to, which will be no combat zones, where you can turn up and you can like buy shit and
upgrade
stuff like that.
Ship, maybe.
Possibly, hopefully. I think you should be able to upgrade the amount of members on your ship.
Yeah.
The crew members. I think once you get to a certain amount of money or something like that, you can pay for an extra member slot up to say 8 or something like that. So you've got double the crew. That means that people can be manning the ropes and your cannons, and you'd just be like you'd be devastating. Yeah. So I think what it is you just go around. You'll have sea maps, and you can find out where treasure is, and you'll land on these places and all that kind of stuff. It looks pretty. I do want to play it multiplayer, but I don't want to pay for it.
That's a bit of a fuck up then, really, because even if it is good, nobody wants to pay for it.
The reason why I don't want to pay for it is because we're still in technical alpha.
But when it releases, will you want to pay for it?
No, because they haven't given us they're saying that this is what they want to do, or they've not really said anything. They've said like, yeah, it's going to be an MMO pirate game. So if it's an MMO pirate game, there's going to have to be a hub, but that's me assuming there's going to have to be a hub for you to spend your gold. I'm assuming, unless you go into an in-game shop, in a menu, and buy your shit, in which case, no hubs. So I want hubs. I want to be able to turn up and have all these ships docked.
Yeah, like we're all grading a ship.
Look at this fucking place.
We're trading fucking bits of crap, fish.
So I don't really know fully. I know that Aaron Clark's done 7 of these technical alphas so far, and he just said, enjoy the barren wasteland that is. And it is barren, they've got fuck all there. There's a skeleton. The skeleton was the only enemies I saw. Yeah. But it looks pretty, the art style's quite nice.
It might be alright when it's done.
Well,
it's only
the alpha at the moment, and it still doesn't breed me with confidence. The fact that they had to send a register to the alpha 10, 15 times to me without putting any proper links in it. So if they can't fucking send an email with links in, that doesn't bode well to coding, really, does it?
But that'll be email assistant number 1.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't worry too much.
But so there's that. So we'll see where it is in its beta. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of my friends that were on the alpha.
Have they said any dates for when the beta is coming out, or
from the alpha that I played? There's a lot needs to be done. 3 hours. I think they're seeing whether the servers are working.
Yeah,
I think it's more like slow stress testing, which is why I've only just been invited into alphas. It's alright. Yeah, some more
trickle people in.
More. It did take 2 and a bit hours for me to get into a fucking alpha though, so I don't know how many people maybe like so we'll see how it goes. It's just so stress testing on it.
So there's some up there that you like, but you're not at the you can't imagine it being worth money yet. Not yet, even at this early stage.
No.
Right. So you're a bit down on it.
Microsoft could do something really special here by going, this is free to play.
Ooh.
This is free to play. If you've got gold, you're on this, you have this, go.
Yeah.
On the community. Right? And they could monetize it in different ways of sprucing up your ship and stuff like that. You know, like putting, like if you pay, if you're in a group, say like you've just updated images that you're allowed to put on as icons and stuff for groups and stuff. Now I've put a 1080p image there, but I'm not the owner of the Show Me Games group. Chris is, so I can't put it there. But if they say like you pay a tenner, you can get your logo on your sales. If you do this, you know, there's these ways that they can monetize it with the microtransactions that everybody fucking hates. But
they hate it when you're paid for a game.
Yeah.
Not so much if it's free. You
as long
pretty
as you
much
don't make
expect
it. As long as you don't make it pay to win. But there'll be ways of doing it.
I think it could be free. Just free, except gold.
Yeah, you need gold, but
you've paid your gold.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah,
it'd be really, really good. It'd be a brilliant idea because
just get rid of one game every week, and that can just be the game. That's always there now.
That's always
Sorry,
there.
you're having one.
But this is a massive world.
But this is
huge.
Yeah,
I think that's what you should do. Right. Okay.
That's happening.
So what we're doing now?
New releases.
Oh, that's it. New releases. Ready for music?
New releases. Don't know what that is.
New releases coming up this week. Ha! Boom boom. Tomorrow, Dragon Quest Heroes twice on the PlayStation 4. Outlast twice on the PlayStation 4.
Ooh.
Xbox One, PC. I do want to play this. I didn't play the first one. I've played the first one a bit, but I think I got oversaturated with it. Whereas you came into it late.
Yeah, very late.
And then went.
Bit of fun for it.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind playing this. I want to tie Ariane to the sofa, and just because I know she shits herself with these games,
I thought I was going to go somewhere else.
No. And just make her terrified. Stream that. Pinstripe PC iOS. These are all coming out tomorrow, the 25th of April. Puyo Tetris, PlayStation 4 and Switch. Don't Switch get all the best games.
I had a quick do on it. There's a demo. It's everything you expect. It's Tetris and Puyo Tetris.
Sniper Ghost Warrior Thrice. That's once more than twice. But on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Siberia 3. PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Switch. I played the first one. That's the point. Talking about point and click adventures. That's one. Very slow paced. It was just like
Oh, I'd have a do on that if it turns out all right. That's on Switch as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but they're cult games.
Yeah. I'll have to look
into it to be into it.
I'll have to look into it first to see if I want to dive in. But yeah, I know what you mean.
What Remains of Edith Finch, PS4 and PC. Wilson's Heart, Oculus Rift. Then we're going through to Thursday. Expeditions, Vikings for the PC. This is April 27th. Psychopaths Mandatory Happiness, which for me at the moment is smashing the game name of the week.
Mandatory Happiness.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's for the PC. And then Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Thrice. That's one more than twice for the PC. And then Friday, a lot of games coming out this week. And then Friday, Constructor HD for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch. Is Switch becoming the 3DS? When I see 3DS games, like it's on PlayStation 4, 3DS, ignore that then. Or Vita, ignore that then.
Yeah, no, I think it's
Constructor HD.
No, I think it's more like
ignore that then.
Vita, you know, where it's like an indie game, so you might have like.
Ignore that then.
Well, no, because you like some indie games, don't you? You do. You play them a lot more than I do.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. What are you gonna make of it? Yeah. No, but
like Inside or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I like Rogue Legacy and Binding of Isaac. And
yeah,
like
so Vita has a lot of them sort of games.
They do, yeah, but
that's what you're getting here. You're getting a lot of
causing controversy.
Vita tag. Vita tag.
Little Nightmares, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, Mario Kart 8, Switch. So it's bound to be a shit game. It's on Switch. Joking.
That's the logic we're going down now.
Yeah. Portal Knights for the Switch, and Super.
If it's something to do with Portal, I'll be all over that.
Yeah,
I'm very much
really
doubt
ain't
it.
gonna be. And Super Red Hot Hero. So Psycho Pass mandatory happiness wins Name of the Week.
Name of the year.
Name of the.
Although I can't remember what the rest were. So. Maybe there is a contender.
Stinky Winky. Name of the Week.
Right, we're going to do Voice of the People. Will it work? Nobody knows. Ooh, look at that.
First time.
That was quick. You still gotta open it. Up.
Whoop. Boom, down, down. 1 minute.
Facebook group. Join that. Show me games. Exclamation. 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 Exclamation.
Here, so there is some.
There's a lot of chatting
Stuff.
in that group. A lot of silliness.
A lot of racism.
A lot of racism. No sexism though.
That's alright, it's good. I think sexism is more frowned upon than racism nowadays.
I don't know.
Only racist against people who like to play the specific type of game. You know, that race. Is that a race? Everything's a race.
Switch is a race.
I'm Vitaist is what I am.
You are Vitaist.
I'm massively Vitaist.
You are. Vita for you is
what retro games are.
Sega Master System is to old you.
I would much prefer. I don't like
young use.
Yeah, young. Don't like Game Gear. Right? Yeah. I think it's massively overrated. And when we did our special on Game Gear, we proved it was massively overrated. Yeah. Playing the best Game Gear games, they were terrible.
Yeah, which is the same as the Master System.
Yeah. So Vita is my new Game Gear. I'd prefer to have a Game Gear than a Vita.
Yeah. But the Vita's got lots of indie games on.
Yeah.
But you don't want to pay
that
much.
I already got them on my laptop.
You don't want to pay that much for
I can see them on my big screen.
But it's a portable indie game machine.
Yeah.
I mean, the Switch might end up being that. But at least you'll get your Nintendo games on there. Your big ones. First party support.
Yeah, boy.
Microsoft doesn't have.
It does. It's just very quiet.
They're just having a rest.
That's just it. Yeah, they're tired.
They're just having a bit of a snooze. Scalebound took it out of them. Oh no, that was second party.
Platinum games, right?
Platinum, but it was exclusive.
It was exclusive, yeah. So.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. I quite liked the trailer, but I did think at the end of it, what's the game like?
It looks like
it doesn't show the game.
like a mobile game.
There will be trailers that show the game, but this
like
wasn't it.
Game.
But I was like, yeah, Reservoir Dogs, because I like Reservoir Dogs, and that's how they get you. It's the same with the Spectrum. That's how they get you. You're like, oh, Reservoir Dogs. I like Reservoir Dogs.
It's member berries.
I want it. Member berries. Yeah.
I remember Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, it really is.
I remember.
But
remember Mr. Blonde.
I'm quite good at not pulling for it.
Yeah.
But I also just want a quick dig or a Spectrum keyboard.
Moving on down.
Daily with daily.
Weekly daily.
Weekly daily with daily.
I asked this last week. Do most of you collect any figures and posters? And you know what we're going to do with that? Move right along to GTA 2 in the real life.
Real life. Filled with a drone.
Yeah. This is, you just stabbed a man.
Right, Aaron's turned the laptop, so I'm struggling seeing this.
I had to in order to.
It looks kind of real.
In order to do stuff.
Because it is real. I've seen a few similar things. There was one where he was. Oh, cool. Fucking nuts. There was one where he was doing it like he was the game character, though. You know, like walking really
like
shit.
Into a wall.
Yeah, it was like a Russian one. That was funny. That was good. Fuck me.
It's well done, isn't it?
It's me and Zelda when I can't be arsed, so I'm off. Can't be bothered with you. I'm going over here, I'm climbing that. I'm not as skillful as that though, fuck me.
Yeah, it's good. I am. Me and my belly.
Oh yes.
If you are in the Blackburn area or Lancashire area and want to go to a gaming shop, a little game shop, an independent game shop, and you
Yes.
are one of those scrounging, sponging student types,
Oh God, yeah.
you can get 10% discount, so you can sponge more. 10% discount on all items at Gamer Blackburn. Go down there. It's a very good thing. All items. That's all right. I don't even get that, and I kiss him whenever I see him.
Yeah,
That's probably why prices go up. But yeah, get your asses down to
yeah, it's
Gamer
costing you
Blackburn.
10% more to kiss him.
Yeah.
Just don't kiss him.
So
Oh, these are good.
yeah, I'll have to pause this and we'll turn the silly music off. Well, pause
I
it.
don't
for a
think we
second.
usually normally bother.
No,
with music
normally
on
bother,
this
but I
bit.
wasn't expecting to play any videos, so
Always expect.
I
Always lots of videos and silliness.
got told that when I was doing my driving lessons, and I was driving around, and the guy went, "Always expect the unexpected," and I thought, "You're a con." What a stupid fucking statement.
You can't, because then you'd always be on pins, wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, a giraffe might fly through a window.
Yeah.
I don't need to
Well, it
worry
could
about
do.
this.
Well, it could do, technically, because nothing is technically impossible in the realms of probability. Fuck off! I always expect the unexpected. Oh, yeah, I fucking crash into this wall now, dickhead.
Yeah, didn't expect that, did
You
you?
fucking twat. Yeah, so let's have a look at this. So this is
So
movies.
it's the sounds, isn't it? Yeah, movies with game sounds.
Yeah.
Retro game sounds.
Well, Contra, like the cover of Contra does have the Arnie as Predator.
Yeah, it
So
is.
that's why they done.
It does have that in mind, doesn't it? I mean, it makes war seem more palatable, doesn't it? Like, if they're shooting at you with video game sounds, you'll think, oh, it's not real.
That's all right, and then you go out and you realise that they're not video game bullets.
No,
Oh!
they're real bullets.
Oh, why have I
Really
got
nice.
more holes in my bowels than a tea bag? Because you are now a tea bag. There we go. Yeah, so
They are quite satisfying, the
it's
model
good.
sounds.
So
You can check that out. He's posted a couple more as well, I think.
yeah, he's done the Predator one with Contra sounds, and he's done Rambo 3 with
Commando.
with Red Beret, Green Beret, sorry,
Oh, is it
Green
Green
Beret
Beret,
sounds,
right.
or Russian Attack. It's the same game, Green
Right,
Beret,
right.
Russian Attack. Yeah, this is quite amusing. There's no real sound to it, but I'm just
It's, Ariane Preston, Superstar moderator.
Sir. Yeah. My parents aren't home. I'm on my way.
Zelda's house.
Zelda's house.
To which my brain went, that's not Zelda's house.
No.
I rejected it. I rejected the whole
What's
thing.
that in his hand? Why has he got a fucking tablet in his hand?
Who?
Link.
Oh, that's his Sheikah Slate.
It's fucking
It's a
tablet.
map. Yeah, it's a tablet. That's exactly what it is. He updates stuff, downloads it. There's ancient technology. Ancient technology that is way more advanced than the technology. It's one of them sort of ideas. Horizon Zero Dawn, similar.
You know, Horizon Zero Dawn set in the future when we had technology's got so
Yeah, but
far
that-
that,
I mean,
we
that-
created dinosaurs.
how do you know that Hyrule-
monster dinosaurs?
How do you know that Hyrule isn't the future? Because it's the same premise. It's like
It's not. It's not.
there's these ancient.
Let's scratch and sniff this.
There's the ancient
That's
technology.
Nintendo, that.
Yeah, ancient technology that is just as advanced. It's
Yeah, I
exactly
know.
like Horizon.
No, I
That's
was
what
just,
it is.
I was,
Well, not exactly like
I was
Horizon.
just taking piss. Just
No, he
taking
hates
piss.
Nintendo. I'm going to start Microsoft bashing now. Phil
That's what I told
Spencer's
it.
got a tiny penis.
He has. And that's
I
why
don't
it
know.
fits neatly inside of me.
Couldn't find it.
No,
What's
I'm
this?
not Nintendo, but
Well,
I
he
just...
says it to me every night in bed. He whispers to me,
Who does?
I hate Nintendo.
Don't send it. I forgot it on your phone.
Yeah, I've got it on my
I
phone.
wake up in the morning to you and go, ah,
I'll post it. No, but we're joking.
this,
We don't sleep together.
anymore. It's gone weird. Quake Champions. Somebody's been, Gavin Edgerton has
Oh, yes.
played the beta on it and said it's quite good. It's quite good. It reminds me of Quake 3, which is, ironically, yeah, it is, because it's a sequel to Quake 3.
Oh, no, but he says it's going to be a freemium game. isn't it?
Yes.
Which it should be free, because I'd never want to pay for it.
No.
But I'd have a
But you can unlock champions. You pay for the champions and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
When I first saw it, I thought this should be free.
Yeah. Well, I did a post I thought were funny and actually sums up my life, but
yeah, it was quite funny, but it didn't get any laughs. It just got likes.
Yeah.
I think everybody just went.
Yeah, that's why I'm single.
You just went. Yeah, that is exactly correct. There's nothing funny about reality. This is too real to laugh at.
Yeah. Being single ain't bad. It's just like playing a solo campaign until you've mastered the controls enough to play co-op without fucking up the other person's game.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not funny, it's real.
It's real. It's true.
It's profound.
True dat.
It's true dat.
It's true dat. See,
True news.
I've got old. So, Kai Juice, Mr. Dan Smash, wrote a nice little article, little like opinion piece, on last week's or the other week's breaking news of Star Wars, Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything seems to be spacey.
Oh right, is that what it is? Right.
Which,
cool.
Yeah, it's a good little thing. Also, if you like Kai Juice's writing, he's got a website now.
Oh, cool.
KaiJuice.net. Go and check it out now.
So you can read more.
You can read more.
And if you want to watch him, you can watch him.
Yeah. So
he's on the tubes.
Go and check all that shit
With
out.
That exact
anyway.
same name.
Yeah. So
is that his YouTube
yeah,
name?
it's Kai Juice. You look for that little thimble there. So yeah, it's if you click on that article, there's links at the bottom of the article that'll send you to all of his stuff.
Tripping over links.
So go and check that sugar out. Darren Bigger. Does he bite? No, but he can hurt you in other ways, which frees overrated.
I bet that stung you, didn't it?
No, I wanted to change this to, does he bite? No, but he can hurt you in other ways. I'm not allowing 10 out of 10 on my website.
I mean, you could put anything there.
You could, yeah.
You've always got to go with the good games because you know people are more passionate.
Yeah,
that's the rage. If it was something else like Reservoir Dogs, nobody
would give a fuck. No, that's the thing. And this is a lovely little computer setup here that Damien's Mr. Bearded God himself had showed. This is, I don't know if you can just step back a bit, it's called the Icarus 180 Avenger. It's a big curved PC monitor.
Oh, right.
Right, so if you look, it's curved all the way around.
Oh, fuck, I thought it was just in VR.
No.
Right.
So then he's got his flight sticks and everything. So when you are now, you're in a spaceship, and you don't need a VR because you're in the fucking spaceship.
Yeah, it's like just a really good curved TV.
Yeah, it does cost you $1,250, mind, for the luxury.
I think that's cheap because it's big, isn't it?
It's massive.
In my mind, yeah, that's really big.
It's massive. It's going to stand as. It's going to be about big. So where my fingers are in relative to me. So it's about as high as my body is to my head.
Yeah, that's a big fucking
and you're
TV.
sat down. And that it curves around. I think what's it say there? No Photoshop involved, and it has a really nice depth even without 3D on. So yeah.
With 3D as well.
Well, if you have, you'll be able to interlace 3D. So then you have to put your 3D glasses on.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, as it is, I'd rather have it as it is.
As it is, you don't need your VR headset then.
That looks fucking awesome.
Looks nice, that, doesn't it? You will get the sensation of speed. Have you ever gone to those Cinema 2000s? You go to Camelot in like 98 or something like that. They had this thing called Cinema 2000, which was a big tent.
Right.
Everybody stands up in the tent, and it's a massive screen in front of you. And what they do is they project. Say there was one where it's like a video camera on somebody's chest, and they're on a bike and they're going around Paris and they're dodging stuff. And because you stood up, you end up like I think you call it sympathetic movement.
Yeah.
There
is a name for it. I can't remember what it is. But
and then you go over like you'd be on the front of a roller coaster, and you're like whoa,
Right.
and you're like a room full of people
No,
going whoa. I think people would just find it like kids nowadays like shit it.
Yeah.
And they won't experience it. They'll know if they'll video themselves like that.
Yeah. Otherwise they won't remember it.
And then they'll go home and go, did I enjoy today?
That was good. I like my own thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself today. Have you seen what I did today?
But how many people...
Were you present?
How many people liked my thing? That'll prove how much I enjoyed
Yeah,
myself.
exactly.
Oh, only 5 people liked this, so that means that wasn't very good.
Was I present
Different
today?
world, isn't it? Was I present today?
Where was I present today? Look where I was present, but was I present?
Oh.
So yeah, that was really really good. That's from the Bearded God, really good link.
Check him out. He's on the
Rip
Twitches.
Guide. Arion showed this bar.
I've seen this bar before. It looks good.
For those listening on SoundCloud, there's a bar.
It's like a Mario bar.
In Washington DC, no less. This is we're going through the Facebook group. If you're on SoundCloud, it is going to be a shitty bit for you because I'm not editing this out because it's going to be about 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's
by
a
the time
Mario
this goes
bar
up.
in
Yeah.
America. It looks pretty fucking cool, but it's
does.
not a patch on Tap and Pen, is it?
No, I patched the tap and pin at the Retro Games Night
Yeah.
at the Back Cave.
It's not. It isn't because you've got real people with real games,
And real aromas.
real robots.
Oh,
Smell those games.
there you go.
Meow.
The fuck? Yeah, there you go. That's
Scorpio.
Tony Evans has given us a review for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Go and read it. He explains why he thinks it's. He says in the opening, he says that he thinks it's 10 out of 10. In the opening paragraph, 10 out of 10, and he says, but going off the rules of the website, I can't give it a 10 out of 10, which is correct, sir. But I did say to reviewers, if you think it's 10 out of 10, say it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he
But
said.
you're just not having a 10 out of 10 score. You're going to have to explain why. So he goes off on it, he really loves it. He likes it more than the game that he would have given 10 out of 10 in the same genre.
This is a problem, yeah. Zelda.
Exactly the same genre.
Yeah.
And he said that he likes it more
I
than
bet he's
Zelda.
happy that he gave Zelda
No.
9 point. What did he give it? 9.8.
9.8, yeah.
And he obviously prefers this one because he give it more. Fuck it, 9.9.
9.9, yeah.
But if he gives Zelda 10, which he wanted to, which is the basis of the 10 out of 10 world that we're sort of against,
Yeah.
then he wouldn't be able to give this a 9.9. So
Well,
you wouldn't know which you preferred. But you could read it and know.
This is the thing. This isn't against Tony Evans. A
No,
lot of people want 10 out of 10 scores, and I won't allow it on the website. For
yeah, it's only because you get hassled for the 10 out of 10.
I get
thing,
very.
trying to articulate why that
I
is.
get it all the time. I mean, I think talking about Dan Smash earlier on, he wrote an article on the 10 out of 10 score. He did. He gave his opinion on that kind of thing, and I agree. But it's always. It was so quickly in the space of Zelda coming out, Horizon Zero Dawn coming out, and the reviews that I've got. The past reviews that I've received on the site over the past 2 months would have all been 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Apart from the one that I wrote, would have all been 10 out of 10. And 3 of those reviews are written by the same reviewer. 3 of those reviews are in the same genre. 2 of them are in the same franchise. And they would have all got 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yet he prefers one of them over every one of them.
No, and we know that because they're not all 10.
Because I told them that you
Otherwise-
know all 10.
Yeah, otherwise you would know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's there's a few schools that fall on the 10 out of 10 thing anyway, but some sites have 10 out of 10 and they openly say it's not because it's perfect.
No.
Or 10 out of 10 because they've got a system and it's clear what the system is, and it's 10 out of 10 means it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
There's probably still fuck-ups in it and there's bits that they can do better,
If
we prefer it to be more
Do
precise.
those
than that.
websites that say it's masterpiece, do they have decimalisation? Because we go decimised, so we do have the potential of a 99% game.
They have it.
9.9 is a 99%
They do, yeah.
game.
One of them does anyway.
So,
but you're not all.
so when you
not
start
all.
doing the decimisation and making it
But-
almost that, then when you say something is 100%, it does mean it's
But-
perfect.
But then there's other sites that have 10 is perfect,
Yeah.
and they fucking question people when they say a 10. They give them shit for it because somebody gave. I mean, even like always scores like 9. Somebody gave Resident Evil 6 a 9. And they're probably one of the very few people to do it. And yeah, obviously you've all got your own opinions, but you get shit for it. So, but they asked him, like, "Are you sure you want to give it a 9? Are you sure you want to give it a 9? Because this is da 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 da." And he was happy with it, so was like, okay. Because some people do just naturally go, "I really enjoyed that game. I want to give it a 10." But then when you think about it, or when you go back to it, or when you play a game next week, you're like, "Actually, I prefer this game. That game feels more like a 7 now." And it's so easy because a lot of games are fun.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
and you think I've had fun, but fun doesn't necessarily mean 10.
No,
it's not necessarily the best fun you've ever had.
Again, you know, like Tony.
But it forces you to criticise, doesn't it?
Well, this is why we have the pros and cons at the end.
Yeah.
And everything's got a con. This is what I'm trying to tell. So Tony's been good with that. He's you know, even in private messages he said like, "Look, I'd give these games 10 out of 10 and all this kind of stuff, but it's your rules and your website, so I'll adhere to that." And I really, really appreciate that. I did ask him the other day, "Are you still writing on your own blog and stuff?" He says, "Yeah, I'm still writing on my own blog." So he'll be writing stuff on there and he'll be giving it his own scores and all that kind of stuff. So it's fine. But do give it a read. It's a good read, and it actually makes me more interested in playing it because it's a game that's, as much as it kept getting high praise, has been dropping and dropping off my interest rate.
Yeah.
It's just been like, but yeah, it's one of them. So go and have a read.
What else have we got?
This pisses me off in games. Do you want to play a game that I haven't played for a while?
How game developers think shotguns work.
So that red circle is your lethal zone, and then everything outside of that is literally shooting confetti.
Right.
So I've been playing Gears of War 4 a little bit recently, after not playing proper shooting games for a while, but I've been playing a few shooting games where I know shotguns have fucking range. I know they have range. They give you fucking range. But Gears of War, the Nasher, is like that.
Yeah, Gears
if
of War
you're here, you are fucking dead.
Yeah.
If you're like where the camera is, I'm missing you.
Yeah, it spits on you.
Yeah, so it become a useless gun to me unless you're going to roll in and shoot. And it's the same with a lot of games. So whenever I pick a shotgun up in a game, I'm not too sure whether I wanted to pick this all. No. I'll get my pistol out.
Because the old Doom games, they do some damage at distance, don't they? Still.
Yeah.
That. Some games do.
You should like, depending.
We can scale it a little bit.
Well, people, in games, shotguns have a spread. They don't have to. If they have a slug in it, it's a bullet. It's a big fucking bullet.
Yeah.
It's just firing a big bullet. It's just a single shot rifle, but not very rifle. But anyway, that does bug me. We'll go down a little bit further. Fixing things. Surge Combat trailer. I didn't watch that. That was Be the God again. Graham Daly, twice daily, weekly, is showing us the Battletoads scooter level, 3rd level.
Absolute a million annoying bits in that game.
Shit. Yeah, one of a million. Yeah, one of a million.
Well, they'll try that bit especially on co-op.
Oh yeah,
player.
yeah. No.
Fuck that. Someone's always going to fuck up because it's bullshit. I think if one of you dies, that's it. You're starting again, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could at least let just one of you carry on, because then you start wanting to fight the person next to you.
Yeah, no.
It makes you not want to play it co-op.
Sorry, I blinked.
Yeah.
So right, well, I think we'll call that one there,
Okay.
and we'll go into
the voices of the people have been voiced.
Yeah, for a change. Got it back now.
I'm going to in-cause things.
The site can't be reached. Link from the site works though. What site can't be reached? Kaijuice.net.
Mention it to me. We're doing it now. We're going to test you out and test the site out. Yeah. While you test that.
Yeah, it's worked.
Ariane's not working. Just type in ariane.com. I think you can check it out on there.
Just typed it in. I think your PC shit. You should give it me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So.
Welcome. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being. Thanks for just everything in the world. Thanks for my dinner. Thanks for my breakfast. Thanks for not breathing to all the dead people.
Yeah. They've been doing that well for a while now.
They have. Many of them.
There's more people alive today than have ever existed.
No. Is there?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Stop breeding.
Isn't that fucked up?
That's weird, yeah. Wow. No wonder everybody's going a bit odd.
It's fucked that, isn't it?
Too many people.
Yeah, it's far too many
Too
people.
many people
It's
just go blah, blah, blah,
ridiculous. There are more people alive today than have ever existed. Get that into your head. So as soon as somebody dies, they enter this pile of death.
Five more pile
that
on.
the living is still outnumbering.
Yeah. Because the dead stay dead forever.
Yeah, so that's a permanent number.
The living don't. They join the dead.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
En masse.
Yet living still outnumber the dead.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's a bizarre little fact. I mean, you can Google that shit. It's true. It's true.
Any volunteers to die, make the roads a bit easier to drive on and
fucked, innit?
what have you.
Yeah. This is why when people having shed collapses, we haven't fucking socially evolved enough.
Yeah.
To
deal
with this shit. This is why we have trigger. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're on SoundCloud, please click follow on SoundCloud and whatnot. I had the site valued the other week. If somebody wants to give us £100, you can have a site, you can have a Twitter, you can have everything. We'll give you everything.
Yeah.
I'll give you everything.
Including.
I'll even work for
Aaron.
you. Yeah, I'll even work for you. Because I don't like my job anymore. And I don't have enough time to do this anymore. So something's gotta give. Something's gotta give.
It'll be Aaron that gives. You know, his brain will pop.
Something's gotta give.
There'll be mass murder on the streets.
I need more
the
time
population,
for this.
the deaf population will catch up then.
The deaf population?
Yeah.
So there's more deaf people alive today.
Dead.
Oh, right, yeah.
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 The dead population.
Right, okay.
Maybe the deaf, maybe we'll just poke their ears.
Deaf population. Well, the deaf population can catch. Yeah. Just pop their ears. Yeah.
I didn't do math. We're on Instagram and Twitter at ShowMeGamesSMG. Lovely lady doing all the tweeting and twatting for us. Yeah. And join the Facebook group, Show Me Games! Join the Facebook news, Show Me Games news page on Facebook for all the gaming news and more from around the tinterwebs. Do that.
Yes.
Do it all.
Do it all.
Like everything. You get some t-shirts and things.